watching Newsday TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ken Bufa. 2 Long Island schools were evacuated today, one because of a bomb threat. Now, a bomb threat at West Hampton Beach High School and Middle School caused students to evacuate off campus to a local fire department and church. Separately, Santa Maria schools went into a lockout around 10 o'clock this morning. Now, that evacuation was because of a nearby police pursuit. And the cause of death for Gene Hackman and his wife has been released. Authorities say the Oscar-winning actor died of heart disease. His wife died of hantavirus about 1 week earlier. The couple and their dog were found dead in their Santa Fe home last month. And George Santos' former fundraiser has been sentenced to a year in prison. Samuel Meal pleaded guilty to wire fraud charges. The 27-year-old admitted to impersonating a top aide while looking for financial donations to the Santos campaign back in 2021. And a rally was held today to get better pay for disability care workers.
When they leave, it gets me really depressed and sad, and I want them to have more money so they don't have to leave.
Now, these workers help individuals brush their teeth, take showers, and provide one-on-one care. They are asking the state for a pay increase and creation of a wage commission. All right, let's take a look at your Long Island weather, and we'll see that tomorrow is going to be another windy day with temps in the mid-40s. We have your 7-day forecast coming up a little later in the broadcast. The Trump administration may overturn EPA standards for PFAS or forever chemicals in drinking water. Now, national water utility trade groups have joined the makers of those chemicals to overturn those standards as well. Environmental health advocates say if reversed, millions across the country will no longer be protected. News reporter Tracy Tullis tells us what this means for Long Island.
Long Island has a lot of PFAS contamination in the drinking water, and although there is New York does have a drinking water standard for PFAS, it is higher than the EPA standard. And so, and the more scientific evidence we have on PFAS, the more it's understood that it's toxic in very, very minute amounts.
We investigate how Suffolk CPS dismissed complaints made against a mother before she was accused of crashing her car last year, killing her son. Warning signs dismissed. An exclusive Newsday investigation. Now available at newsday.com/dismissed.
It's very frustrating that I got a ticket.
Christina Crocker of Baldwin is fighting a $250 ticket she received from the town of Hempstead for allegedly driving past a school bus stop sign on Grand Avenue. Crocker says the videotape shows she didn't break the law.
I looked at the footage and saw that I was already halfway past the school bus when the stop arm was just starting to extend.
And now Crocker is even more frustrated after learning the town of Hempstead may be using video from windshield cameras of school buses as evidence to issue tickets, which allegedly is not permitted by either state or local law.
If that's the case, then I don't see how any of the tickets they've issued are legal.
That's the question at the heart of a new court filing in an ongoing class action lawsuit against the town of Hempstead school bus camera program. It claims the town has allegedly used unlawful evidence against drivers accused of passing stopped school buses.
The videos that are included in this new court filing, along with the 2 that we looked at independently of this court filing, show that these windshield cameras are being used as evidence in the school bus camera violations.
The court filing says the use of the windshield camera video as evidence violates New York state law, which requires school bus cameras work in conjunction with the school bus stop arm. That's the mechanical sign deployed when the school bus stops. Court papers also point to the town's own contract with Bus Patrol, which states the windshield camera is a non-enforcement camera. Both the town and Bus Patrol issued statements saying they cannot comment on pending litigation.
It's just so wrong.
Meantime, Crocker is looking forward to her day in court to beat a ticket she believes is baseless.
I think they just want to grab as much money as they can.
For Newsday TV, I'm Virginia Huey.
Feed Me is brought to you by PC Richard & Son.
Last week we went shopping at Wegmans. Today we're going to go eating. The store is famous for its prepared foods and bakery items, so let's dig in. Ordering a sub is pretty idiot-proof here at Wegmans. They show you what small, medium, and large mean. I'm going to have the Danny's favorite. So apparently subs are a big deal at Wegmans. That's the sub sauce. The sandwich with a smile. They have a lot of sushi here. It's not going to put Long Island's Japanese restaurants out of business, but it's good and it's fresh and the price is right. This is $31 for this family pack. So they've got these DIY bowls here. A choice of thighs or breast, right?
Breast, we even have made-to-cook steak, shrimp, and salmon.
Okay, I just got to stick to chicken right now or my head's going to explode. They've got a lot of bread here at Wegmans, very high quality. I really think the best one I tried is the white sourdough. So we're here in the cookie aisle, and these ultimate double chocolate chip cookies are awesome. And I'm quite fond of these lemon bars. So when you're done shopping for prepared foods, you go to these self-serve registers, at which point you can either leave or go into the cafe and have a bite, which is what I'm going to do. One thing that is very cool here is that if you see something in the refrigerated section that you would like to prepare here instead of going home first, they've got a microwave for you. Oh, you're supposed to remove the lid first. That plastic is completely melted. You know what? I'm going to take a taste anyway. That's actually very, very good. Okay, it's time to try this sub. Pretty good. Let's get to this lemon bar. It's got like this shortbread crust, like a lemon curd filling, and a little bit of crumb. This is a very nice lemon bar. That's a fantastic cookie. Thank you, Wegmans.
Spring is certainly in the air here. I'm Lisa DiStefano at Hicks Nursery's Flower and Garden Show. Let's go check it out. We know April showers bring May flowers, but in March, Hicks in Westbury is already in bloom.
We have been doing this for 35 years, and it's our kickoff to spring. This year's theme is Spring is in the Air. So it's all things spring, all things that take flight in the spring. It's our way of getting the customers excited about gardening, excited about the coming season, and it's always nice to see flowers this time of year.
And there are over 5,000 plants to see and 250 varieties. It's like a life-sized fairy garden in 8 differently designed gardens. There's lots of buzz, get it, about this garden. Bugs, Bugs, Bugs contains spring flowering plants the bugs pollinate. Kids and Up movie fans are going to love this one. It looks just like the house.
Avid gardeners that want to see unique plants and flowers, and novices that want to get into gardening, and it's inspiration for them to try their own hand at their garden.
Travel back in time to a whimsical Victorian garden party with a formal garden. Or to the iconic Augusta National Golf Course, full of flowering dogwoods, cherry blossoms, and azaleas. Stop by the oversized dandelion sculpture, standing in a sea of wildflowers. Be sure to make a wish. I'll take every wish I could get. And be inspired at the show that will be in bloom through March 30th.
We have things staged, so some things will be blooming when the show starts, some things will be blooming towards the end of the show. So the show, if you come back in 3 weeks, it's going to be a different show than what you saw on opening day.
All right, let's take a look at your 7-day forecast. See how the weekend is shaping up, because it is quite chilly with all this wind. You can see that we're in the mid-40s. We have daylight savings time on Sunday, but it looks like we're dry throughout next week, and those temps are hitting the mid-50s, which is always good to see.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
You're watching Newsday TV. For more on all the stories you've seen here today, head over to newsday.com. I'm Ken Bufa. Thank you so much for watching and have a great weekend.